In this video, I'm gonna teach you the 4 secrets to help prevent you from making the same mistakes that Jimmy over here made when he lost over $100,000. These are things that I wish I had known when I first started, and if you stick to the end, I'm gonna teach you the one thing that completely changed my trading career. The most important part of this business is proper money management. Risk very small amounts of money when you're new, and you'll still have a fighting chance when you actually learn the business. I know it sounds very simple, and it is very simple, but most people, they just don't do it. What happens to most traders is they come in, they risk too much too soon, and they lose their money. By the time they finally start to learn how to trade, their account has about 20% of the money left in it. All of a sudden, they feel this pressure to make all that money back, and then that cycle repeats itself. Risk $5 per trade, risk $10 per trade, something so small that if you mess up, it's not going to matter. Every trade is going to have an entry price, a stop loss, which we'll talk about in a second, and a target. So let's say you want to trade Microsoft, and Microsoft is $250. That's your entry price. Your stop loss will be $249. If you wanted to risk $5 on that trade and you have a $1 stop loss, you're going to buy 5 shares of Microsoft. Those 5 shares will cost you $1,250, and if Microsoft goes from 250 down to 249, you will lose $5. The computer will sell your shares and you'll be minus $5. The target is typically 2 to 1. So if we're risking $1 here, 250 to 249, we're going to want our target to be 252. So if the trade works, we'll make $10 on the trade. If it doesn't work, we'll lose $5. How do I know that 249 is my exit? Well, the chart will tell you that. Those red and green charts, those candlesticks you see, they will determine where your entry is and where your stop loss is. Click the link below to that video up there and you'll learn a lot more about that topic. Why do most people fail at trading? This is a huge problem for most traders. Inconsistency. I was a tennis player in college and my coach used to say, you're only as good as your worst day. If you're inconsistent, you're gonna have days all over the place, but you're only as good as your worst day. Best part about building on the consistency is not only will you get better faster, you don't have to spend as much time doing it. If you look at a lot of professional athletes, golfers, whatever, they're very purposeful in their approach. You give them 2 hours a day, but they're very focused. They're gonna do a lot with that. Every day you wake up, have a plan. This is what I'm doing today. I'm doing it for 1 hour and I'm going to do that. I'm putting my phone away. I'm not talking to anybody. This is what I am doing today. The beautiful thing about the trading business is that there's so many avenues to be successful at this, and you can do it around your own schedule. It doesn't matter if it's in the morning, at lunchtime, or in the evening. Just find that time, carve out that time each and every day, and that level of consistency that you can build on will turn you into an unstoppable trader. But you have to put the time and the work in. I would say 30 minutes to 2 hours per day. And I say that because everybody's a little bit different. Some people have a little more time, some people have a little less time. Sometimes people pick up things a little bit quicker. I made a really in-depth video on this topic. If you want to learn more about it, click the link above. The number 3 thing that people make mistakes as traders, the problem with traders, and this is almost every trader I have ever met, including myself, is the lack of objectivity. You think you are something that you are not. And the market, when you trade, is telling you who you are, but you're still thinking of yourself as the person in the line at Starbucks. That's not actually who you are as a trader. And this is the whole conundrum of trading. We've just hit the core of why trading is so hard. You have to take your core belief system and now change it, or find a way to trade within it. And this is what we teach people. You are who you are. Leopards don't change their spots. People flex, but they don't truly change. Then you gotta ask yourself, well, can I make money with who I am? I am not a terribly patient person. So if somebody comes to me and I don't know the difference, they say, hey, Jared, you need to manage this trade on 30-minute charts. So that means every bar is 30 minutes. So that means by the time I get to the target, it could take 6 hours. Well, I'm not a patient person. 6 hours is a very long time. So if in my mind I'm thinking, well, the only way to make money is off 30-minute charts, I won't be a very successful trader. But if someone comes to me and says, oh, au contraire, you can make money using 5-minute charts and you only need to be in that trade for 15 minutes. Now all of a sudden the heavens have opened up and I can still be who I am and still make money. When you wake up that one day and you say, acceptance has happened, I've admitted who I am, now all of a sudden trading actually becomes fairly easy. Now I know I have to find a way to make money within those 15 minutes, and you can and you will. You guys can do this business and you will do this business, and you can absolutely be successful in this business as long as you take your stop losses, manage your money properly, and keep those emotions in check. But trust me, you are capable of being a successful trader. Guys, if you learned something and you really enjoyed this video, please click the like button. And if you're interested in more great information, I think you're gonna like this video up here as well. And if you have a moment, please check out the channel and subscribe.